Hello, welcome to Ping Pod Open Pro League, Week 3. I am Matilda Ekholm and I will be playing tonight, but first I will be commentating until Andy comes. He had something that was more important than this, but he'll be here soon. And as always, the two winners of the group stage will qualify for the final, which will be played December 6th. And today we have Jeremy Hazin, Matilda Ekholm, Bradley, former US national team, since then retired, just like me, and fourth player and qualifier from the Expert League is Wang. And we should be starting shortly. Grant is estimating his rating to be around 2400. It's hard to say, but once a national team player, always sort of a national team player. And Leo, he is rated 22-25, which is not bad. I think this is gonna be an interesting match because Leo is definitely in better shape than what Grant says he is, but who knows? And I know that everybody's waiting for Andy to come, but you're gonna have to stick with me for a while. So we're ready to start. Two very short rallies so far, as it usually is in the beginning of the match when you start to feel each other out in terms of serve and receive. Oh, nice play from Grant. Like I said, I think he can still play. Jeremy just said that last time he saw Grant playing a tournament was 11 years ago, which was not quite accurate, but 5 years ago was his last tournament. Oh, very nice. So we have two pen holders here. One can assume that they are trying to avoid each other's forehand attack. Typically, pen hold players have their strongest point from the backhand side playing with forehand, so-called stepping around. So to avoid this, you try to play the ball to the very wide backhand or the very wide forehand. That way the pen holder have less time to step around because they have to cover the whole table. a good tactic. Both of these players are in New York City. Leo is in Long Island City and Grant is in Williamsburg. Both are coaches at Ping Pot, if anyone is interested in the lesson. Indeed, a close game so far. Mistakes from both sides. There we could see a typical example of the best play for a pen holder. Serve, step around and boom. Nice Leo. And Leo takes the first game. Definitely in good shape. He has also been preparing for the teams tournament in DC coming up in a week and a half. Grant will not be playing there. And we're already starting. Second game. Perfect. Exactly what Leo is so good at. Nice. Leo was clever there. He served really fast and then the receive was a little bit tricky and then Leo just slowed the game down and threw Grant off balance. It's definitely good to change the tempo sometimes and not just go faster and faster. Now everybody will be happy to hear that Andy has entered the house. Welcome, Andy. How do you feel?
Rushed. Oh, but what a captivating point on my entry. Sorry for the delay. I was at a happy hour. If you can believe. That a little out of reach. Let me clip this to my Hermes bag. This chair is very uncomfortable. That miss gets it to deuce. What competition? And I thought selling vintage was competitive. Where? Nice forehand open. And did you want to join? Serve fools Leo, and Grant gets himself a game point. Am I supposed to put this Hermes back on the floor?
Hey, Andy, thanks for having me here.
Oh,
for,
we have
Andy and Andrew in the evening.
We have another Andrew here.
Table
Did you know Andrew means man in Greek?
I didn't know that.
Derives from, is it Greek, andros? Ooh, that was a manly shot. That was very cisgender, man. I apologize. That was a very aggressively neutral ball. But that was
like hearing this match, Andy.
less than aggressive. I've never seen the other gentleman play. Am I doing the color or am I doing the play-by-play?
What's the difference?
That miss gets Grant another game point. A very contentious first game. Week 3. Game 2, I'm sorry.
Incredible point from Grant there to see
And Grant,
this game.
yes, he ties up the match. 1-1. Welcome to Ping Pod. Welcoming myself, I just arrived in a taxi from across the bridge. We're at Ping Pod, the Pro League. It's week 3. My goodness, it's gone faster than 2022.
Andy, you're empty-handed. This is unusual for you.
Shh, it's under the chair.
Okay. It all makes sense now.
I'm just waiting until the authorities turn away.
You are the authority here. That's
true.
what I thought.
We were watching Grant Lee play Leo Wang. It's 1-1. Leo took the first game, perhaps surprising Grant with his pips prowess. And Grant managed to get the second game and now has a 2-love lead in the game 3. What happened there, Andrew?
Leo got the point. he needs 10 more of those to win this game, I'd say.
That's good. That's good analysis. These young guys are coaches at Ping Pod. That inside-out forehand.
That's the kind of inside-out forehand you wish you had, huh, Billy? I think we all did.
I think you saw a bunch of those inside-out forehands yesterday, Andrew. Or was it What was it, Monday?
I think we should clarify from the audience there's no innuendo there. We were literally playing ping pong.
Had a nebulous chop to the back of the table. Advances. Yeah, advances his cause. That was good math, Andrew. Can you tell us something we don't know?
Counting is my
That's
strong suit.
That's 6 in a row. What kind of serve was that?
Oh, I was watching you, not the serve. And sorry.
You and everyone else. Leo just racing now to a 7-2 lead in this third game. That little flip goes long, and Grant tightens up the score. Leo popped up that side spinny serve, and Grant cleans it up. That 7-2 lead now has quickly evaporated. It's 7-6. Was that our first chole of the evening? Oh, there have been others. Well, the second chole of the evening.
Look who's doing the counting now, Andy.
I wasn't here. Leo trying to counter all that side spin with a little shovelly shot that set up.
For the audience and also for myself, is this best of 3 or best of 5?
It is best of 5, Andrew.
Okay.
Do your homework if you're going to co-commentate, okay? Be a professional. Like these pros on the table tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Kept it low there, Andrew.
And that gives him 3 match points here.
That's
seal it off.
game points, Andrew.
Oh, best of 5, you said. Testing you there, Andy.
Oof, sumptuous
That's
forehand.
a great cross-court counter loop there. Inside out.
That forehand goes long, and Grant manages to stave off another game point.
Deuce here in game 3.
Looks like this match has been tight from the beginning. Ooh. Just in the kitchen enough to elicit a miss, and Leo has another game point. These two possess clean, lethal forehands, Andrew. Not like who?
I went back on the other side of that.
Oh,
Just
that
long
wasn't
enough.
clean there. He's admonishing himself for that miss. That is.
Leo takes it. It's
That
game
goes
3.
wide, and it's 13-11. Leo Wang takes a 2-1 lead. We're at Ping Pod. That is not the buzz of the crowd you hear, but of the radiator. but we're at Ping Pod watching the Ping Pod Pro League.
No shortage of exciting table tennis here. That was 2 games to deuce.
2 games to deuce.
In this tight
What,
match.
the deuce?
Who knows what Game 4 will have to hold.
Oh my
But
goodness.
Andy, I'll have to leave you to it.
What?
Thank you for,
Useless. Yeah, this is
having
an
me.
Irish exit, Andrew.
I'm informing you of my leaving.
Oh my goodness.
But
What a-
until next time, until
what
the
a
next Andy and Andrew in the evening, I'm looking forward
See,
to it.
I'm not here to like support your burgeoning commentating aspirations, Andrew. If you're gonna stay for the whole thing.
I actually have a kickball game. As exciting. I'll be watching the replays.
You
and
are
commentating. at
you are a
home later.
colonialist through and through. You play ping pong and kickball.
Let's not get into politics here, Andy. Well, adieu. Enjoy the rest of this.
Thank you, Andrew, for
Okay.
joining us. I don't need this.
You should do a game-by-game guest.
Maybe. It doesn't provide me anything, though. A little push up the line, just a little out of reach for Grant, and he misses it, and Leo gets to 2-4. Grant handles that underspin serve with flourish. Leo plays with pips on the red side, his forehand. Perhaps not as heavy underspin serve as the conventional player. And Grant has a 6-2 lead midway in this 4th game. That no spin serve tricks Leo there. But that side spin serve does not. He handles it with gusto. Again, Grant a little off time on that forehand, and Leo has tightened this 4th game at 7-6. Leo with the fadeaway inside out forehand. He looked like Patrick Ewing there for a second. Oh, he also looked like Patrick Ewing with that miss. Grant has a 9-7 lead. Patrick Ewing, a great New York Knick for the audience. Oof. Counter forehand drive up the line keeps Leo Wang in this 4th game. But that miss gives now Grant 2 game points. set him up with the push, but could not finish with the drive up the line, inside in. Oof. Grant with his own counter. And he gets the game and ties it 2 games apiece. This has been a tight affair here in Williamsburg. We're at the Ping Pod Pro League. Another week, as they say. This is what Charles and Diana must have felt in the 90s. We're watching Leo Wang take on Grant Lee. Leo, of course, qualified for the Pro League in the division, the D League play-in. But he is comporting himself quite well against the higher-rated Grant Lee. And it's now, we are in the 5th game. Handled that heavy underspin serve, put it back in Grant's lap, and now takes a 3-1 lead. And either of these players put up a defensive push, the other takes advantage. That backhand return goes wide, and Leo maintains his 2-point advantage. And then midway through this 5th game, as they switch sides, Leo, in a bit of a surprise, has a 5-2 lead. Leo is 22-25, whereas Grant is 225 points higher. And that dump into the net gives Leo a commanding 6-2 lead. Can Grant climb himself out of this hole? That goes wide. That's just the beginning. I climbed out of a hole from the subway once during the blackout of 2005.
Wow. How'd that turn?
I'm alive. That's why I drink to celebrate every day.
Yes. Celebrate life.
Grant forcing the action there with a nice drive up the middle, and as he tries to maintain contact. And a little closer, it's 7-5 now with Leo with the ball. The underspin serve to attack gets him an 8-5 lead. Deceptively heavy serve with the pips. And he throws in a fastball as the changeup. And he now has is 2 points away from the upset victory.
Wow.
The Grant fighting will have none of it at 6-9. And serve moved over to the left about 2 to 3 inches, and Leo astutely calls the timeout. We're at Ping Pod. We're at the Pro League. Have you been to pingpod.com? Because that's what we're here for. To go to pingpod.com to buy, still water in a can. To sign up for Seniors Open Play. It's 9-7 in Game 5. What a rally. Grant showing some mettle. Gets the point with a high-octane forehand. He put the ball in one of those nebulous places with those awkward little areas. And Leo tried for too much, and now Game 5 is tied. It's 9-all. That is a decidedly ungood miss, and it gives Leo Wang a match point. And with that miss, Leo Wang escapes with the upset in a very tight first affair. He takes it in 5 games, the 5th game 11-9. We're at Ping Pod. We're in Williamsburg. We are not. We're not online at Peter Luger's. We're at Ping Pod, watching pros play ping pong, of all things. After taking a week off last week to do some other things, I like those gentlemen's pants. Oh. You need to get by. We're in week 3 of the Pro League. We're watching. Up next will be Jeremy Hazin, the Canadian Olympian. See you later, Andrew. Take on Grant Lee. Doing some groin stretches. Hopefully he can stretch out a victory in this next matchup. Would you like some olive oil cake?
Oh, thank you. I'm fine. Please add it.
Jeremy Hazin, the southpaw from Canada.
This one works.
I guess we're being joined now by another former Olympian, Matilda Ekholm.
Can you be a former Olympian?
You were in the Olympics formerly, correct?
Yeah. But I like to think myself
You weren't like
as a
banished. I didn't mean to say you were
ever-
banished.
Yeah, but I'm a forever Olympian. Anyway, these two players have played before. When Jeremy was just a kid.
Oh.
And Frank won. So that's some trivia for you.